God talks to me the most when I'm in these wooded areas. So I say to myself, I have this path on my left, and I have this path on my right, and which side is the right path? Now, do I go to church and do I pray to a Caucasian man or to a African American man about my problems? Like, can I honestly expect for another individual to give me any type of suggestions that I wouldn't have myself in general, or that I couldn't get from a family member or a loved one, or I couldn't receive from God? So I say, which side is the right side? And I pick the right side. You feel me? Not saying that the left side is wrong, and we will take the left side later. But I take this right side, and I go on this walk, and I see things. I see all this disaster, because that's what this is. This is disaster. This is pollution, and these things shouldn't be occurring. But you know who put these things here, right? We all know who the evil one is here on earth, right? Because the only person that is killing Mother Nature is us. Why do you think the animals are so scared of us? And it's funny how people predict me coming in this day and age. Just being in the 20th century, having this skin of bronze, having this hair of wool, and having this perfect 7 indented in the palm of my right hand, which is considered the Simeon line. And I'll get more in depth on what that means later. And I can assure you that it's the truth. And the devil just doesn't want you to believe it. So I'm walking, and I see this 2012 spray painted on this tree. You understand? And I'm saying to myself, a lot of things are gonna occur in the year 2012. You understand? And I'm thinking to myself, what type of evolution are we gonna experience? Do you really think it's gonna be the end of the world? Or is the devil going to be exposed, and that truth that has been hidden since the beginning of time going to cause heaven to be on earth? And if so, what will that get to? And in me revealing these truths, and in me writing about the things that I'm writing about, and bringing these things to you, because I no longer take pride in my appearance. I'm not wearing diamonds anymore. I'm not wearing jewelry anymore. I gave my bank account up. I don't own anything. Just to prove to you that I am who I am, I'm doing this for the person who sent me. That's why I'm not going to tell you what my real name is, because the devil wants you to believe that I'm somebody other than Jesus Christ. You understand? And that's why we don't use my real name. That's why we don't use that. So I get to this tree here, and I see this X. And what does the X? What does the X tell you to do? It tells you to stop, right? It tells you not to keep going, because you do not know what your future holds, and there are people in power that are watching me doing what I'm doing, and they honestly believe that you shouldn't know the things that I know, and that I shouldn't be telling them to you, because they believe you're ignorant, they believe you're dumb, they believe you're deaf, they believe you're blind, intentionally, and they don't believe that you are entitled to God, and that's why they keep Him from you. You understand? So, if you know me in general, I say fuck the X. I'm not stopping. Fuck the law. Fuck the government. Not everyone, because there are some positive people here in the government and in the law enforcement that is designed to make a difference. But people like that Spanish officer for the Irvington Police Department that broke my jaw and said I was resisting after he drove his car into me, these are the people that I'm talking about. People that exercise and exerted force and authority when they should be protecting the people and they're not. So I walk past that, and you know what, bro? I still love you, man. When you realize that I'm Jesus Christ, and your son looks at you and want to know why Daddy put his hands on Jesus, you can let your son know that you were an evil man, man. You understand? And I can't be mad for you feeling all the animosity and all the hate that you feel, and for you wanting to take it out on these individuals in these lower income communities. But you're wrong, bro. And I'm telling you that you're wrong. You understand? So anyway, I get to this tree, right? And I see a heart surrounding the letters I-S-E with a complete circle inside of a heart. And if you know me, then you know that I go by the name of Ice, which is that precious cornerstone that that God said he would send on earth in order for you to build your foundations on. You understand? You use the name of my father, you use the name of me, you use my lessons, you use my knowledge in order to empower yourselves to control these people, when in reality you're not supposed to be doing that. And you are the evil ones that I talk about, and you are the evil ones that I've been speaking on since the beginning of time. And you know, enough is enough, man. We just want you to stop, man. You understand? Because there are people really watching. There are people that really know what's going on. And at the end of the day, don't turn into the oppressor. Don't become comfortable with the money they give you and allow yourself to be in a position of power and oppress other people and forget who you really here for, and then go to church and beg for forgiveness because God is not listening to you, man. You understand? You need to stop doing everything that you're doing in order to inherit the kingdom of heaven that you're going to inherit. Because if you're still living and you're still breathing, you're doing something wrong. You're not doing the right thing. Now, you can either be an angel on earth here to help the others that have lost their way, or you can be the devils that aren't being permitted in that heaven because you're taking the knowledge and you're using it the wrong way. So now I want you to think about that here. None of this is pre-recorded. None of this is written. I want you to think about that here, and I want you to take a look in the mirror, and I want you to ask yourself, who are you? Are you an angel, or are you a devil? Are you doing the work of a higher power? Are you doing the work of yourself? You understand? Because at the end of the day, a blessing doesn't come financially. A blessing doesn't come physically. I'm not of the physical world. I take no pride in my appearance. I don't care about my body, man. It's not about anything that I'm wearing. What I'm wearing shouldn't counteract with the things that I'm saying. It shouldn't interact with my message or who I am. I shouldn't have to be in a white linen robe holding the gold rod, acting like I'm some person in power in Rome when that's not where God really is, man. You understand? You need to smarten up, man. Well, I'll be revealing a lot of things in the books that I'm writing, and a lot of things in general. You don't have to be scared because you're not supposed to fear God. Jesus Christ is here on earth, and heaven is here as well, and you can see it if you stop letting Satan keep that grasp he has around your heart. And if anybody tells you I'm not who I tell you I say that I am, then you need to look at that person and understand that they have an ulterior motive. Because at the end of the day, I'm not asking you for anything. But what is that individual asking you for?